Alright guys, so today we got another video from Too Lazy to Try, titled Wannabe Alpha Male Exposes Simp Comedian. Now, I would imagine most of you guys have seen this, 350,000 views on this video, but I have to cover it because, boy oh boy, do I dislike Akash Singh. I mean, if it was not for Andrew Schulz, this guy wouldn't be headlining anywhere. He would still be an open mic comedian. He's dog shit. He's one of those guys that sits on stage like he's pontificating. And anybody that's ever seen it is like, this guy is terrible. He's trash. So covering him isn't really in my repertoire, but due to the fact that so many people are covering this and it seems to be like a downfall, I'm into it. Let's hear what we got.
What I don't like, what I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. It's just, those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots.
Like, Akash is the extreme. Like, Akash only dates brown.
Oh, okay.
Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife.
Well, some of that isn't a choice, okay? The fact that he's been with one woman, that's not a choice. That's something that he was forced into because nobody wants to be with him. Even when you see the clips of his wife, like talking about having a orgy or whatever with her friend and her husband, the only reason that the friend isn't entertaining this is because it would involve having Akash Singh, in there with them. And nobody wants that.
That's an Indian woman.
So this is like loyal through and through.
Okay. The way I look at it is, you watch them you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien. Yeah. Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal. But grow with your audience. Mature with your audience.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish as fuck.
And you guys might not like hearing that.
Childish.
But we truly feel.
I do like that Akash, every time he says childish, he has to look at Andrew. Make sure that Andrew has his back before he really starts standing on his own 2 feet.
These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this.
I mean, I'm married. Akash is married. Mark is married, right? Yeah. Like, it's possible. Now, granted, we might call you in 10 years and be like, y'all were fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so 3 years ago, Fresh and Fit went on Flagrant, and Schulz and the whole crew, especially Akash, called them out for some of their controversial takes and how they run their show, which obviously started a beef that reignites every now and then, and it just did recently because Myron discovered Akash's wife is trying to be an influencer and has her own podcast.
That's right. All the producers, the girlfriends, the wives, and the exes of all these guys that are making a lot of money doing this shit are only going to continue to try to make their own way. They're going to try to be influencers. They're going to try to have social media presence, right? Why not? It works for them too. To know that they are dating or have dated or had anything to do with these comedians, yeah, that's huge. Why not do it?
Which Myron's been having a field day with because she's the exact kind of girl they warn guys about, and she constantly humiliates Akash on social media. Like, people just keep finding worse and worse clips, and it's painful to watch. I mean, this girl, she's up there with Jada Pinkett Smith, which she'd probably take as a compliment.
Yeah, I've seen several clips of this wife, this girlfriend of Akash, and boy, oh boy, she's unlikable as fuck. No wonder she ended up with somebody like Akash, you know what I'm talking about?
That's how wild she is. So I just wanted to warn people before I get into this, the cringe is almost unbearable. Like, every guy watching this is going to die inside a little. So Akash's wife, I think she's 10 years younger than him, and she's trying to be an influencer.
Imagine putting up with it as a comedian, a popular comedian, I guess, even though he shouldn't be popular. The only reason Akash is relevant is because of Andrew Schulz. That's the only reason. He hasn't told a good joke his entire career. He's done nothing relevant. His relevance comes strictly from knowing Andrew Schulz and riding those coattails. Aside from that, he's irrelevant, okay? So to see his girl go and get noticed, I guess, to this extent, kind of funny. Kind of funny, because you got this comedian, this alleged comedian, who is paying for her lifestyle, and she's going to end up being more popular and famous than he is, right?
So she doesn't make any money, but she spends his money like crazy. Most of her videos are like shopping vlogs and vacations. And when she was asked if they split finances, she said, his money's our money and my money is my money, which Akash sounds really stressed out about. Like, she had him on their podcast, and he started flipping out about how she basically won't do anything except spend his money.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't.
Are girls still doing their eyebrows like this? Is that a thing still? Or is this not a choice? Right? Like, she just left them like that? It's very strange. At this point, any girl who's got these eyebrows like this you might as well chalk her up as a crazy. It looks nuts.
I don't feel like it, and my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
When I say I'm tired, she can't just let me be tired. I travel, I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem.
I mean, he really is like a little squirrel man, isn't he? Like the face of a fucking squirrel. Even when he starts to get angry, you can see it's like, you look like you're gonna cry. There is no like toughness behind it. It's like a sadness, more or less.
Problem. Now it's a fight. So I sit there.
I went to Pilates.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yesterday, I worked the entire morning to night, whatever. I get a workout in because I'm trying to be less fat. And then she's like, "Babe, can you take out Happy? I'm so tired." And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then I take you to Mew Mew and you buy whatever.
And then he did, though. That's the thing. She said, "Hey, could you do this extra thing for me even though you're tired?" He didn't say no. He bent the knee and did immediately that. Because Akash knows that if this relationship disappears, here comes all the allegations. Here comes all these essays that are going to come out of the woodworks because this man is going to be sexually frustrated. Much like many of these comedians, thank God so many of them, put a ring on it, because guaranteed 97% of these dudes would be in trouble for fucking shit like that. 100%. They're fucking old creeps.
Whatever you want. That's the bare.
Excuse me. No, I didn't buy whatever I wanted. He limited me. I am on a budget. Okay.
Because you want a house that I don't care about. A house.
In the Hamptons? Is this the Hamptons?
Yeah.
Yeah, Akash, of course, doesn't care about getting a house because he would have to actually do man stuff. He might have to fix something. He might have to be a man. Whereas he can live in an apartment with a goddamn super. Hey, this guy's gonna come and fix my sink because I don't know how. Because I'm a little kid. And look, what's so funny is this is her podcast co-host. The guy that's sitting next to Akash, I believe, is the husband of this guy. And you're like, you guys look like brother and sister, and neither one of you are attractive. Of these 4 people, none of them are attractive. So to think that there's some sort of orgy that's possibly going to happen between the 4 of them, hey, we don't need to hear about it.
Yeah, they're all the Hamptons.
And this girl's so out of control. She has hardcore feminists feeling bad for Akash. Like, in one of her most popular TikToks, she's yelling at him because she doesn't have enough room in her closet for all of her clothes and handbags. And the top comments are like, "I'm sorry for that man, and I'm almost never sorry for a man." And
why do all these comments look like bots? I'm sorry for the man. I'm almost never sorry for the man. He's right. Akash, is that you? Jasleen Singh, somebody who's got the same last name as him, is like, not a fan. And then, girl, don't make me side with the man. Girl, don't make me agree with him, please. These are bots.
And girl, please don't make me side with a man. Girl, don't make me agree with him, please.
Do you know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
Enough space for. Can you guys show?
Yeah.
No grown adult man should be caring about closet space. That's for gay guys and girls, okay? You shouldn't have so much clothes or so much stuff that you have to fight over closet space. Sorry. Standing there with his hands on his hip. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? So feminine. No wonder these guys wear such short pants. When I was in school, it was like, what are you waiting for a fucking flood? And now that's the thing that's in? Hey, we don't need to see your ankles, Andrew Schultz. You don't look more rich because you're wearing yacht shoes. Boat shoes, I guess you call them. Either way, guys, go check this out. Too Lazy to Try. On it. He's nailing it. The guy deserves everything that he's got. Hit the like, hit the subscribe over there. If you haven't already, do the same thing here. And until the next one.